Welcome to New York Giants Full Access.
Crunch time.
Welcome to Black Madden. What's going on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Welcome to another episode of New York Giants Full Access with your boy Big Pat Sports Talk. And yes, our Giants are in the playoffs, and we are playing on Fox on 4:30 against a foe that we played before, and we lost by a 61-yard field goal in the Minnesota Vikings. So today I'm going to be putting my defensive coordinator hat on, my coaching hat on, and let's talk about Mr. Justin Jefferson, how we could do a better job of limiting him from making those big plays and the big plays that they got with TJ Hockenson and things like that. And I'm gonna play a little bit of film. Shout out to Nick, Nick Mulatto, I believe, that he had of the Green Bay Packers playing the Minnesota Vikings, and I believe we could do some similar things now that we have Xavier McKinney and Adoree Jackson back. So let's head over to the film room and let's get into some film. All right, guys, we're going to start watching some film of the Green Bay Packers versus the Vikings, where they limited Justin Jefferson, I believe, for only like 2 catches that game. Alexander did a very good job against Justin Jefferson. So let's see what they did, and let's see if we can copy some of the things that they did. All right, the first play here, as you can see, they're in a shotgun trips formation up to the right. Let's see what they did. As you can see, Justin Jefferson's in the middle of the field. And the thing that I noticed the most is that look at the line of scrimmage. Look how close they are to these guys on the line of scrimmage. The only one that has a little bit of room is Osborne right there in the slot. So they look like they're going to send 5, but this linebacker here is responsible for the running back if he comes out the backfield. I truly believe that we could get pressure on them with Leo, Dex, Tibbs, and Ojulari. So we don't have to send many blitzes this game. I don't believe we have to. And the Packers didn't believe they had to either, and they got a hit on Cousins right there. Sorry for the blurriness. Now Justin Jefferson's here at the bottom. Look how close Zaire Alexander is on Justin Jefferson. Now they did give a little bit of room. Right here is a 4 receiver set up to the top. They're always going to put somebody close to Osborne at the line of scrimmage to bump them. And that's what I believe we have to do. All right, they run the zone there. They man up on Justin Jefferson at the bottom. Could have been a big play right there. I will say that was a good scheme play. Very good scheme play, as a matter of fact. Now, can we have trouble with a play like this? Yes. What they did with the 4 receivers at the top, they did a little mesh concept at the beginning. Hockenson beats the press coverage right there by that guy. And a better throw by Cousins, I believe that's a big completion. But we have to watch out for things like this. I think they're going to open up the playbook against us early, and they're going to attack us deep often. They faked like they was going to run one of those screen plays. Probably should have threw it to him right here. Probably would have been a decent game, but good read by Cousins. He throws the deep ball here to Hockenson. Like I said, sorry for a blurriness. And just off the fingertips right there. So there were some plays that could be had, but just like that in many games, many quarterbacks miss throws at all times, not just Daniel Jones. But as you can see here, play action. Look how close the Packers play to their receivers from the beginning of the play. They're not giving them the 8-yard cushion that we gave them. Now, as you can see, Justin Jefferson's in the slot. They get pressure on Kirk Cousins. After the play action, Kirk Cousins looks, throws, and he's hit right there. So we have to play close to the line of scrimmage on these guys, for sure. We have to play close to the line of scrimmage. Limit to make Kirk Cousins make the check downs. Now, will he take those check downs all game? We'll have to see what type of discipline he has. As you can see right here, Packers only sent 4. You see how they're pressing at the line of scrimmage? You see how they're pressing all their receivers at the line of scrimmage, only giving like 4 yards of space at max? Kirk Cousins was focused on Justin Jefferson. Good play by Alexander. I think Adoree Jackson can do that. Look how close they're playing to them on the line of scrimmage. They're basically playing almost bump and run on everyone, except for the slot guy. Sometimes they'll back off of him a little bit. Kirk Cousins does have a good pocket and makes the good throw right there. But we have to get physical with them at the line of scrimmage. Are they going to make a couple of plays? Yes. They're a very good team, a very good offense. They're going to scheme a couple of plays open. I can live with that, though, as long as you make the tackle. Look how close they play them to the line of scrimmage. They're not giving them any breathing room. You see the ball is tipped right there and it's picked off. They're not giving them any breathing room. You play close to the line of scrimmage. Even when you play zone, you play close to the line of scrimmage. Don't tip them off of what you're going to do. Very good defense by the Packers, man. As you can see, still playing close to them. Make them take the check down. Kirk Cousins, the pocket started to collapse in on him a little bit. He rushes the throw. Him and Justin Jefferson are not on the same page. Packers rush 4, wide 9. Look at the close coverage that they have. They're not really giving Kirk Cousins really anything to go to. You see how Kirk Cousins gets flustered? Look at that bump at the line of scrimmage. Look at that. Look how close they're playing to these guys. You have to play close to these receivers. You can't be scared. Look at him bump Justin Jefferson at the line. Put hands on him. Put hands on him. Yep, put hands on him again. Will he find a running back or two out the backfield? Yes, he will. But look at that. Look at just bumping them at the line of scrimmage. Make them work for it. Good pass right there by Cousins. Got a first down to the tight end. Now, when you start doing that, they're going to start working those option routes. Now, do we have the linebacker capability to do that? I don't know. That's probably why we blitz so much, to force the issue. That's where I would like a Tremaine Edmonds and free agency or something for us. But they weren't playing any games, man. They were lining up close on that line of scrimmage. Yeah, you can get the dump off here and there. Let's see if you're able to do that the whole game. Look how close they're playing. They are not playing any games. Not playing any games. That was another interception right there. Bumped Justin Jefferson off his route and got another pick. We have to bump these guys at the line and make them work. Make Justin Jefferson work. Make him get frustrated. And when you do line up off of him, it gives him a different look, and he's hesitant because you haven't been giving him that look. But look how close they're playing to him. They're not giving them any room. Good pass right there by Kirk Cousins. Good route by Osborne. Now you can play zone and confuse them a little bit. You see how they put hands on Justin Jefferson no matter what route he runs? Get hands on him. Get close to them, get hands on them, and get pressure with your front four. They did a lot of that this game. And I think we could do it too. See how they're giving them different looks, but when you do give them that off coverage, they take advantage of it. Every time I seen the Packers in off coverage, they took advantage of it. You see that? When you don't get pressure and you play off coverage, they take advantage of it. Good step up right there by Kirk Cousins. But you got to put hands on these receivers, man. They made life very hard for the Vikings, and they earned every yard. They earned every yard. See how Justin Jefferson got off right there? They're going to find a way to get him the ball. See, Justin Jefferson works best when you on off coverage like this. When you're on very off coverage like that, like how Zaire Alexander is right there, that's when he works. He didn't get nothing until they played that off coverage on. Look how far Alexander is on Justin Jefferson. That's when he operates. Put hands on him. Not saying that you completely stop him if you do the bump and run, but he's going to get frustrated. And I don't care how great you are, when you get frustrated, you start to do things that you normally don't do. Your routes are not as crisp. Look at that. Now they went back to the close coverage. You see how they locked them down again? Look at that. Another pick. So the whole idea is to get hands on Justin Jefferson. When you get hands on Justin Jefferson, good things can happen for your defense because their offensive line is a little injured. Their center is trying to come back, but I don't know if an injured center against Sexy Dexy is the best thing to put out there. Also, we got Thibodeau, we got Ojulari, we got Leonard Williams back healthy. So let's get some pressure with that front four, and let's put some hands on these receivers and see how they adjust. Can you throw in a blitz here and there? Yes. Can you throw in some off coverage here and there to give him a different look to make him hesitate? Yeah, that's what the Packers did. But for the most part, when they put hands on Justin Jefferson, he was frustrated and he was locked up, and Kirk Cousins started making mistakes because when you take that number one option for him, you best believe Justin Jefferson is always going to be number one or number two in every read. And for the most part, in those reads in that Packers game, he was the number one option. He was taken away, and Kirk Cousins had to start looking around, and that's where you start to get the little dump offs. Make the tackle on the dump offs. Make the tackle. Make them earn it. Hit them hard. Pause. Make them earn every single yard. Stop giving these guys freebies just because of their name. No, you put hands on them. You put some pressure on him and see what he does. Will you get you it sometimes? Yes, but with Adoree Jackson back and Xavier McKinney back, now we could put Julian Love in that slot where he's a good slot corner and he's a good blitzer. Now we don't have to put so much focus on Darnay Holmes so much where he has to guard Justin Jefferson one-on-one because we have to blitz to create pressure. When we have Thibodeau, Ojulari, Dexter Lawrence, and Leo all healthy, I believe we can get some decent pressure and stop them from having 5 seconds to throw the ball to find those open receivers coming across the middle on those little drag routes and things and such. And we have to put hands on them. Put hands on T.J. Hockenson. Hell, we could put Xavier McKinney on T.J. Hockenson this game. He does very well when he's lined up on a tight end. Hell, we could put Julian Love on T.J. Hockenson for this game. Put some hands on him. Put hands on these receivers, and let's see what they can do under that pressure, because when the Packers did it, although they do play him twice, and the Packers do have a great cornerback in Alexander, but I think Adoree Jackson was playing at a high level before he got hurt as well. So let's see what we can do. But that was just a little film review of how we can play this Vikings offense this time around, and let's see if we can hold them under 20 points this time and get out of Minnesota with a playoff wildcard victory. I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in. That's been a little bit of film review today. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and welcome to New York Giants Full Access with your boy Big Pat Sports Talk. Until the next episode, peace. This is a Big Blue Crew production.